Dallas?
Well, I've had a really positive experience. Almost verbatim, everything that I read in the book is actually happening here in the gym. Massive increases in strength over a very short period of time.
Your body weight went up a total of what here?
17 and a half pounds.
17 and a half pounds.
So of the 17 and a half that changed, 13.4 was lean mass gained.
Your squat from day one, July 1st, went from 155 to now, 74 days later, from 155 to 255.
Correct.
100 pounds gained on the squat in less than 3 months.
And we are with one of our OG charter members who's been with us since day one, Charles Dix. Took a squat from 175 to 335, or was it 135 to 335?
That was 135.
Yeah, he made a lot of progress.
Max has been a member here for about 5 months now. On the squat, we started off at 115 pounds for 3 sets of 5. We started off at 135 pounds for 3 sets of 5 on the bench press, 55 pounds for 3 sets of 5 on the press, and 155 pounds for 1 set of 5 on the deadlift. At a body weight of 160 pounds.
Yep.
Skinny boy. 4 months later.
Yeah, I just squatted 350 for 1 set of 5, 230 on the bench press for 1 set of 4. Missed my last rep. Still thinking about that. Just got off the scale, 219 right now.
219.
Yeah.
He's gained 60 pounds in 4 months.
The coaching is top notch. I've never seen anything like it. It's phenomenal. The feedback that you give every rep, every set, it's something I just never even thought was out there, really. I could have never made as much progress without all of the help of every coach here. I really feel like a new person. I mean, it's done wonders for me. I mean, it's to my, my confidence feels amazing. Being stronger, I think, just has kind of helped me get through my daily life a little bit easier. Pains that were kind of, I had a knee pain, I had a hip pain, I had a little bit of upper back pain, and I just feel like that's kind of, I don't really have it anymore. So that's pretty nice. This whole experience has just kind of transformed me as a person.
Started my squats at 465. I started at 275. Deadlifts, started at 275, but I hadn't really done much deadlifting before. So now it's at 505. Bench, I think I started here at maybe 195, and now it's at 295. And then my press was non-existent. It was 80 pounds, so now I think it's up to 170. So I'm 6'2", and I came in at 195 pounds, and now I'm, 230. And I know on a deck side I put on over 19 pounds of mass. Well, it's kind of cool walking around at 6'2", 230. Physically walking around, I just know I'm a lot stronger. My joints, everything feels so much better. Absolutely incredible. Hands down, the background that they get, the knowledge that they have, it's just incredible. I feel blessed to come in here and get this kind of coaching. How in-depth the coaching is outstanding. And for me, I've done just about everything on the fitness side since I've been about 17, and I haven't found anything better than this. And I worked in the fitness industry on the marketing side, and here it's just, I just can't beat it, in my opinion.
6 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. My son Seth, he said, "Mom, you need this." When I first started, all I did was push a broomstick up the rack, and I wasn't doing much. I know I looked over at another older lady pulling up 85 pounds. I thought, I'm never doing that. But I do now. I progress each time, and I'm amazed myself when I show some of my friends, and they're like, wow. I showed the video to my daughter who lives in Oklahoma City, who's 35, and she looked at it, she said, "Go, Mom, go." I'm up to 103 in my squat, 90 on the press, and my deadlift I did 185 last Saturday. That's pretty awesome for my age. And I never thought in my wildest dreams I could lift 185 pounds. The physical therapist said I couldn't do heavy weights over my head, but I'm up to 69 pounds now in an overhead press.
Starting out in the gym, 135 pound bench, 155 pound squat, and 195 pound deadlift. Currently I did 390 for 5 on squat, bench 245 for 3 doubles, and deadlifted 485 for a single. Low back pain has pretty much disappeared, standard office job. Grabbing a sack of concrete feels like a paper bag now. It's a totally different world when you start to get stronger. It gives you a kind of a quiet confidence just in life, because when you deal with it sounds kind of cliche, I guess, but when you deal with just lifting something heavy, it makes other tasks easier to deal with, because deadlifting, 485 pounds is hard. So doing other things can feel slightly easier.
My experience has been great and life-changing. My list when I first started was, my bench was about 60, my squat was about 85, and my deadlift was 100. Now I can bench press a plate for 1 rep. My squat the other day was 230 for 2 sets of 3, and my deadlift was 235. Now, like in a year that I've been lifting here, I've gone from just weak and now I'm strong and firm. Everything's just gotten tightened up.
Yeah, at the end of June, I had been diagnosed with diabetes, and my A1C was off the chart. It was not even registering. It was over 14, and my glucose was at 296.
Your deadlift, you made huge gains on that. You went from 85 to 205. You put on a significant amount of muscle and lost pretty good body fat too.
So my A1C, like I said, it started out at over 14 and glucose at 296 or something. And then after about 3 months, I had dropped that down to 7.5 on the A1C and just over, I think, 190 on the glucose. Mm-hmm. As of last week, my A1C was down to 6.2.
It's awesome.
So it was like crazy. The doctor came in, he said, well, we're not even going to talk about medications today.
Yeah.